Karaka Millions goes with and stays with.
Kia ora, good evening. You're here with Boys Get Paid, Rackman and Matt. Good to see everybody out there joining us online very shortly, no doubt. Another Thursday night. We've got a Group 1 Saturday of racing at Trentham. And I'm in the Rackman's pad with the Rackman. How are you, brother?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. Yep. Love Trentham, my favourite track in New Zealand. I think it's probably the easiest track in New Zealand to punt on. So I'm glad that there's been a bit of rain about as well, because that typically makes it a little bit easier. So yeah, looking forward to it, mate.
That's a good place to start, actually, because we ragged on Trentham loads last year, and then actually we had a really good day there. I can't remember what day it was. It wasn't this day, and it wasn't Captain Cook Day, obviously.
Yeah, was it the Manawatu size day that they had there?
It was something. It was a good day.
Yeah.
But we managed to claw it all back. So, yeah, hopefully the same on Saturday, mate. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Everything under control in your world?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, everything's really good. Starting to get closer to the Karaka Millions and, a few other things that are going to be happening in our world. So I'm really excited about that. And obviously, just this time of the year for racing is just awesome. It feels like there's just race meetings nonstop. It'd be very dangerous if you're consistently losing money. But yeah, it's like every day you wake up, there's another, Cromwell grass harness or there's something going on.
That was enough on Sunday. I went quite well at Ellerslie actually, or on that day on last Saturday, but then the grass harness took my money on Sunday. And actually so did Otaki. I had a shocker there, eh? Did you?
I didn't bet too much at Otaki on
good on you.
Yeah, on Sunday. I had a good day on Ellerslie on Saturday as well, and I tried to keep my money.
Well, we had a good couple of good winners there. Santa Catalina, your best bet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a good win last week. That's 2 in a row for me now as well with Queen Zoo.
Fuck, mate, you're on fire. Queen Zoo as well.
Yeah, 850 into 460, I think it was, and then Santa Catalina put them away, and done a good job. That weight swing was just perfect for that horse, and pretty happy with the way that I read that field. But then obviously your one, Sway Neste as well. Like that come out and done a job on them, didn't it?
I reckon that's a good horse. I think it's going to win a good sprint race at some point. I hope so. Anyway, I don't know. You probably know more about it than I do. But I love it. And then we lost it all in our Vencedor probably. Hey, what was going on there, mate?
That was unreal. Eh?
Mm.
Yeah. He's just not at the level that he was this time last year. I don't know if Hong Kong or whatever maybe took it out a little bit, and he's just struggling to find that same form, or if that was like really his sort of peak period, and now he's going to regress a little bit, and it's going to, we might not see him get back to that level again. But he should have probably put that field away, even with the weight.
Yeah.
And Mary Shan's a good horse.
Yeah.
She's been a quality horse all the way through. She was running some really good races as a 3-year-old filly as well. So
yeah.
You can't take too much away from her, because I think she is a pretty progressive and a pretty quality filly. I don't think she's a 5-year-old now. She didn't do amazing, I think, through her 4-year-old season, which a lot of nice 3-year-old fillies tend to have, an off year through that 4-year-old season as they sort of start to find their place in the racing game. And then, and then sometimes as 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds is where they really kick goals. So, yeah.
Yeah, mate. Well, you talk about plenty of racing going on at the moment. We've got Rotorua tomorrow. We had New Plymouth today. How did Ted's bets go today? Any idea?
2/3. So the first best bet came third. The odds bet came third, and then his best bet in the last one.
Right. Yeah. Nice. Good on you, Ted. We've got Rotorua tomorrow. We've got Pookie on Saturday, Trentham on Saturday, Te Anaha Sunday, plus some grass harness. So there's plenty going on. Let us know get us in the comments. Let us know who you think is going to win this weekend, and let us know who's going to be in your team for the punting comp. We'll get to that very, very shortly. But yeah, let us know who you think is going to win this weekend. Rackman and I are going to run through 4 races, 2 at Trentham, the group races there, and then a couple at Pukekohe as well. Got a huge blessed bet this weekend. Huge, $15 odds, mate?
$15, yeah.
$15 odds. So you might as well get your 100 on that and hope for the best. And then some best bets as well. But before we do that, mate, like you said at the top of the show, less than 2 months out from the Karaka Millions. And Ellerslie, not to bring it back to Saturday permanently, but the crowd on Saturday was huge down on the lawn and things like that. I don't know what it was like upstairs, but far out there was a lot of action happening around the track.
Yeah, there was a lot of people. I ended up actually going into the TAB bar of all places.
Downstairs.
Yeah. I went down there to the bird cage just to go have a look at a couple of horses. And I popped in there to go use the bathroom. Then I ran into GH.
Was he around?
Yeah, he was down there with his wife. So I ended up sitting with him and had a couple of drinks before I had to run off and go take the kids to stock cars.
Right.
Yeah, but no, it was. And obviously Karaka Millions coming very soon. January, is it 20? God, I don't even know,
mate.
Whatever.
It's the weekend before.
24th, I think. Yeah, I think it's the 24th or the 25th. Yeah. Whatever the case is, everyone will probably have it locked in their calendar already. Yeah. $165 gets you your meal and your first 4 beers. And it's probably going to be the last BGP Karaka Millions in its current format or as we know it. So, we would absolutely love to have as many people come along as possible.
Yeah. And it's because the last couple of seasons we've had so many different bits and pieces leading up to it, but this is really going to be it. So I'm going to be hissing for it. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm sure loads of other people are going to be as well, mate. And the Punters Club's obviously going to be happening, and we've got some news around that.
Yeah, the Punters Club is back. And again, this might be the last ever Punters Club that we do. Like, obviously we understand that the last few years haven't gone our way, and we've sort of got beaten up a little bit. And we don't want to dwell too much on that. We really want to focus on trying to turn it around and give everyone a real good collect this year. So we are going to do the Punters Club again. It's going to be the same way to enter as it was last year, by joining the group in the TAB app and then entering your money into the pot. So we understand that's obviously still a little bit finicky, but there was 16,000 people in that group last time that figured out how to get into it. So I'm sure if they, if people wanted to get in amongst it, they'll be able to figure it out. But 10 days before the Karaka Million is when we're going to open that up. And we're only you only get 10 days to get your money in. It's going to be a get in and get out as fast as we can. We'll be shutting that chat as soon as we can.
Yeah, we need a chat manager as well, actually, because that chat you can't. The TAB have told us that you can't shut it down. So we just need somebody to get in there and really manage it. So put your hand up, somebody. Ben Ellis is in the comments. He might want to put his hand up to manage the chat.
Yeah,
he looks like a knowledgeable guy calling out Cinnamon. He must know what he's talking about.
Yeah, he can manage the he can manage the chat for sure. Mediate it for us. Just start blocking people.
I don't think you can mediate that chat over. Give it a go.
God, no.
Mate, it's going to be massive. Hopefully, a couple of $100,000 for the lads to pump with, and we're due a win. So it's definitely going to be. It's definitely going to be a good day out. And hey, regardless of whether we win or lose, it's always an awesome time there. The Karaka Millions is such a great night. No doubt going to be fucking dusty for about a week.
Yeah, it'd be nice. The last few years, it's been quite overcast. So it'd be really nice to see, a perfect blue sky, just absolutely.
It rained at the end of it.
Yeah, last
year. Because that's why
down in the
Crocetti won the something or other.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, went to a soft.
Alabama Lass and whatever that race is, and then Alabama Lass came and won on Champions Day. Yeah. Shit, mate. Right, we're getting into it. We're really, really getting deep into it. It's not too far away. Ellerslie got a punting comp as well, mate.
Yeah, they do.
Pretty much along the lines of our punting comp last year. Is that right? Yeah,
pretty much. So there's details actually on the BGP app now. I've created an event in there. So you'll probably find it just under the Karaka Millions, but you can buy tickets to enter in. It's the Punter of the Year competition, basically the same thing or very similar to what they used to do. I think it was on Livermore Day down in Hastings each year, but obviously they're not doing the races down there at the moment. But it's going to be on the 21st of February. Tickets into the room where the punting competition is going to take place are $55 or something, and you get a feed included in that as well. And then you can enter in as a team into the Punters Club. It's $1,000 per team to enter. And there's a bunch of other rules and stuff like that, but you basically got to turn over at least $100 in each of the 10 races at Ellerslie. minimum. That's
so you got to bet $100 on each race.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so you've got to have at least $100 bet on each race.
Yeah,
and I think for the most part,
that's just a regular weekend for you, Rackman.
yeah. We'll have to see if I can use my $400 bonus cash because no doubt my first 4 runners will run second or third. But I mean, the goat's pretty good at operating those sort of things, so I no doubt it'll run very, very smoothly, and it'll be an awesome day. Like, we'll definitely be there. We'll have a team and some sort of might have multiple teams.
Yeah. What room are they going to be in? I mean, outdoors or indoors?
No idea. It'll probably be indoors. It probably depends how many people they get to go along to it. Like if they get enough people, they might do it upstairs. So that's the best seat in the house. Where we have the Karaka Millions. But no, I'm not 100% sure. It probably says it in on the page, but I didn't.
So where do people go to have a look at this?
Well, the
21st of February at Ellerslie.
Yeah, and it's probably just on the Ellerslie website as well. Like if you go to that race day on the Ellerslie website, tickets will be available for that punting comp just through their website. But you can also jump onto the VGP app, go to events tab, and then the both the Karaka Millions information and the punter of the year at Ellerslie is available on there as well.
Yeah. Are you allowed to do multis? Because that's where you'll win.
I honestly, man, I haven't read the rules too much. The goat's probably the one to give us the insights. I did ask everyone who. That was my question on there. Was who would you have in your team for a punting comp? And Alan Campbell said he would have the goat.
Who would you have? You're supposed to say me, but that's okay. I wouldn't have myself either. I have my own team.
No, I was just trying to think. I'd probably
you have the goat, but he's hosting.
Yeah, no, I'd probably have that guy. Well, I don't know what the rules are about where you can punt. Like, are you only going to be allowed to punt at Ellerslie, or are you going to be able to punt at any of the races that fit within that time frame? Because if you can punt into Australia as well, then I'd probably choose someone like Brad Davison or something. You know what I mean? Like to find some value over there. To bring some, bring some international form, or even, Matt McGilligan or something for some Australian expertise.
Yeah.
If you can still bet into that and sort of back myself for
the harness.
For the Monte Carrara harness on a Saturday.
Just bet top two. Just bet top two and we'll be fine.
Yeah.
What about before we get into the Mufasa Classic, what about the run of top twos that we've all been having? It's been absolutely unbelievable. It's been going on for 5 or 6 weeks. The videos in the chat from Luke sitting on his couch with his top off and a staph infection have been absolutely hilarious. Just running top two all the time. Yeah,
even top 2 or top 3, but a lot of top twos. I think that Saturday we went down to Pukekohe. I think I had 15 seconds. Not to mention the other thirds and stuff like that, because did Moschino run second or did that run third? It ran second. And then what was the other one that came from a mile back?
Kiwi Skyhawk.
They
kept on coming. They kept on going back, coming wide, looking like they were going to win with 200 meters out,
and then running out of gas.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. So
Rickerton the week before as well. It was just second after second after second.
Yeah. Yeah, Moschino cost me. What was it? I think it was $8,000 or $12,000. It was a decent bet. Like, it just needed to win because Queen Zoo won.
Yeah. You'll get your money back on Moschino this weekend from Barry fucking 40, won't you?
I mean, I'll be having a go. I don't know if I'll get my money back, but I'm a sucker for punishment.
Yeah. It's been really painful. I even had a bet on Cindy top 2 last week, and it ran third. And I thought I'll try these top 2 bets and just see how it goes. It paid like $240.
Oh, that's what I
ran third.
Frustrating. Who did I have on? It was on Sunday. I had one of Alan Sharrock's runners, and I needed it to run top 3. It ran
Bridal
fourth.
Train.
Yeah, it was Bridal Train. Ran 4th.
That other one of his ran quite well just before that. Too, going to the Auckland Cup or something like that. The other ran a good second or third. I don't know what it was called. Anyway, righto, let's get into the Mufasa Classic, mate.
Let's jump into it, mate. That's what race are we?
So that's race 8 at Trentham, the Group 1 this weekend. We haven't had a Group 1 for a while, and the horse that's won the last 2 Group 1s, Waitak, is $3.30 favourite. Like you said, La Creek, they've just given us some value, knowing it's going to run top 2. Everybody's lapped it up. It's coming from $4.50 to $3.70. But here we go again with some new horses actually taking them on this time as well.
Yeah, that's a pretty sharp drop, 450 into 3.1, and then it's drifted back out again to 3.7. I don't know if there was some really smart early money there at the 4.5. Yeah, there's a lot of form in this race. When you dig a little bit deeper into it, there's I think there is a few more chances than maybe the market's indicating. For whatever reason, I can't have YTAC. Like, I still don't trust it, even though it's come out and done a job on them those last two starts. I sort of feel like I just don't know what YTAC we're going to get. And look, it might be that it's 6-year-old year is its year, and it might be a really good horse, and it might just go out and do a job on them. But I'm not going to back it at the $3.30. I'm going to say if it beats me, then so be it. I'm probably not going to bet it. La Creek, I think, absolutely deserves a big one. She's just so overdue. I think, was it 6 placings in Group 1s in her last 6 Group 1 attempts?
Is it 6 seconds?
It might be 6 seconds. I don't know if it's 6 seconds or 6 placings.
Right.
So I don't know if she's coming second in everyone, or if maybe she's come third. But
it's just bloody heartbreaking, isn't it? I mean, she just looks like the winner every time with 200 meters to go, and something just comes flying in the last 50 meters past it. And like, there's links to third. It's not like it's close for third place.
Yeah. She tries her heart out as well. So
I
had a little look through here, and I thought, if I'm going to have a bet in this race, I'm probably going to have a look for a little bit of value. And I thought both Province and Captured by Love, I thought were the two that I thought were value that I would maybe have like a win top 4 play on each of them, because I could actually probably see both of them running top 4 and then maybe being able to get out of jail a little bit there. But I could equally see either one of them maybe stepping up and winning. I think Province now third up, loves the track, goes good on, either soft or good tracks. And third up now as well, I think that's going to be ideal. So I don't know if she win this race third up last year. Did she win this race last year?
I don't know if it was this one. She won 2 Group 1s.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Yeah, she did win this. She beat Kelly Alfarasha last year in this race. Yeah.
Is that where we got
Pip in the nose? Yeah.
Top 4 or something like that?
Yeah, it was outrageous. Yeah, she was 23s, and we got it boosted at $5 for top 4. It was stupid.
Yeah.
TAB.
That came out and won last week, a couple of weeks ago. None of us were on it.
Yeah, I know.
When it won, I was just like,
Pumped it as well.
What if we dropped it? Dropped it? What were we on?
I can't remember.
It was the Auckland Thoroughbred Breeders' Stakes, eh?
We were on Jaffe, maybe?
Jaffe,
yeah. But yeah, she got back to a good track, and she done a job on them. So that's me. Captured by Love, I feel like she's started to find form, gets a good barrier draw in barrier 5 as well. Opie Bossamon. So I think that she's probably a real chance as well, 950 and 270. So that's probably the way that I'd play this race. I'd just play around those 2 winning top 4.
Yeah, nice.
You, mate?
I'm actually around the same as you, to be honest. I've already had a bet on La Creek top 2. It'll run third from barrier 10. But I saw it I think it was at 250 or something like that, and I thought surely it's going to run top 2. So I had a bet on that. But yeah, I have never been in behind Province, and I've missed it every time. But Captured by Love, I don't know. Maybe it's a really good horse. I mean, it's won the 1,000 guineas or whatever it was, 2,000 guineas last year. And that win down at Riccarton was really, really good. It was 3 wide the whole trip. And I know at Riccarton sometimes you can race 3 wide and still get a win, but it won pretty easily over 1,400 meters against a pretty decent field. So I don't know. Captured by Love might actually be a proper horse. I'm sure it is. And Opie's back. Barrier 5, that's a really good barrier.
The start before that was really good behind, was it Churchillian as well? Well, it come from a long way back and flew home. Do you remember, I don't know if it was when she was a 3-year-old, might have been at Taupo or something like that, where she missed the start.
By like 20 lengths.
And then flew home. I don't know if she came second or third or whatever, but that's ingrained in my memory that she's sort of got that in her. So, she's the kind of horse that could, put up that kind of effort for sure.
I definitely can't. I'll definitely have a go at that value. I'm like you. I can't have YTAC. I don't know why. I loved it as a 3-year-old. I've never been on it since. And Legato, I just can't have either. I feel like Legato should have won by now if it was back to where it was. And Ladies Man, I just can't have as well. I thought it was going to win at Tauranga when it came out after it was flying home and whatever that Group 1 was, and it was just so bad at Tauranga.
It was flatter.
Hard to believe. So La Creek top 2, maybe a win if it drifts back out, and probably Captured by Love I'll have a crack at. There should be a nice race. What about Loose Sally, mate? What was everyone on about?
I don't know anything. I don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything either. Okay, mate, let's go back to race 7, which is a Group 3, the Spring Sprint. Race 7 at Trentham. You like one in here. You might be going a little bit cold on it with the weather getting better, but you've got a handle on it.
Yeah. I looked through this and there's some pretty reasonable horses in here as well. Like I think Kitty Flash, probably should have won last start, I reckon. But Charm Rose is a reasonable horse. But she's got a bit of fight about her. I think that there's probably, in my mind, maybe only 4 chances in this race with Spencer, Mystic Park, the Scunner, and Kitty Flash. And that's sort of, I've pretty much written off the rest of them, which, might be a mistake on my part, but that's sort of just the way that I looked at it. But I landed on the Scunner, particularly yesterday when I seen that there was all the rain around, and I thought we were going to be racing on maybe a soft 7, worst case scenario, maybe a soft 6, but ideally in that soft 6, soft 7 range, we might be getting back closer to a soft 5 or a good-ish track potentially by Saturday, which probably isn't ideal for it, but I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing. I think all of its runs on better surfaces have had merit, maybe just not all at his ideal distance. And I think he's really taken the next step. Like in his last sort of 5 or 6 starts, he's proved that he's a pretty quality animal. I don't mind barrier 12 around Trentham over the 1400. Later on in the day either. And so I've landed on the Scunner.
Not run out of the top 3 at Trentham, run top 2 4 out of 7 times over the distance. Third up to him 2 times for a second. So mate, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just that good track form that might come undone. I haven't had enough of a look around this race, to be honest. So I'm going to follow you into the Scunner. Blissful Bell was real stink last start, eh? I was really keen on Blissful Bell last start. I think it might have even been Ted's value bet or something like that. And I just thought we've got to see more than that. But it could just come out and do something strange, and particularly 550 is a top 3. I don't know. Maybe I won't let it go around a game without that. But, I'm definitely going to follow you into the Scunner. Mystic Park at Trentham. Love Mystic Park. Love the connections. It's done really well. And it's got Opie on board so that's helpful. But, going up to Wellington, not sure.
Yeah, I did see Mystic Tim in the comments asking everyone what their best...
Right now?
Best bet. No, just during the week when I was asking everyone what their best bet was before I...
What was his best bet? Mystic Park.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on, it's Mystic Tim.
Yeah, of course. Okay. All right. So we're going to have a crack at the Scunner. I'm just going to follow you into that, mate. Let's get to Pukekohe because there's some good racing down there as well. And the first good race, or the first group race, is the Bone Crusher Stakes for 3-year-olds. Pretty tight market, but to cap it all, 370. Landlock back in this race as well. Not the best 3-year-old field we've seen this season, but it should be a good race.
Yeah, and there are some horses that raced as 2-year-olds and have had quite a few starts in here as well. Sort of coming up against a few pretty lightly tried horses that have only sort of stepped out as maybe as 3-year-olds, or maybe stepped out for one start as a late 2-year-old. And that's actually the 2 that I've ended up landing on. Like, I don't, to cap it all and Too Sweet, they are in this field, being, the fillies and being able to carry a couple of extra kilos less, but also equally raced in pretty decent races throughout their careers, probably deserve to be, To Capital deserves to be relatively short in the market. But I landed on the 2 Lance O'Sullivan and Andrew Scott runners, Yamoto Satona, who I thought was a very, very good win on debut, and then a reasonable second up. And then this Liangli Noir, or
well pronounced.
Liangli Noir.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a pretty impressive win last start. And I just have a feeling that maybe one of these horses are going to be the progressive one, and they're the ones that are going to go on with it. And so, I'd probably be betting around those two, and potentially even doing a Quinella with them too.
Yeah. Yeah, that L'Argyle Noir, however you want to say it, that's the one that's nagging in my mind. Ted was really confident in his best bet in Rotorua, and it won really well. Mm-hmm. Came around them and just won so comfortably. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good at each way odds as well, $5 and $1.90. I'm not ready to drop Landlock. I thought Landlock was awesome last season as a 2-year-old at times. I think even in the Karaka Millions win a huge race. I had a bet on it in the last start at the Hawke's Bay Guineas, and then it was a heavy track in behind. I can't remember who won that day. One of Stephen Marsh's Magic Carpet or something like that. But it was like a really, really heavy track. So probably wouldn't have enjoyed it. And then the start before that was good, just behind Affirmative Action and the Colin Meads. So not ready to drop that horse just yet. I think that's a really, really good chance. To cap it all was good last start as well. But there's one there, Perfect Habit, at 18 and $4.20. It was second behind Passiflora and 3 wide the whole race, just missed by a nose. Passiflora, it was only like a 5-horse field, but it looked like it was just going to drop out because it had been 3 wide, and it fought back and just missed it by a nose. The start before that, it raced 3 wide as well. So its performances don't really, it raced 3 wide and won 2 starts ago. It's not really been in the same company as some of these others, but I just thought $18 and $4.20 is brilliant odds for a horse that's run a first and a second the last 2 runs. So I think I'm just going to have a play at that at 18 and 4.20 and see what happens.
Odds surge, you get 21s, mate. Jump into that a little bit.
Do you? Okay. That sounds pretty good. I wish I get the odds surge. Where's that? I can't see it. Bloody disappointing, mate.
Oh, no way.
Oh, yeah, no, I've asked them many a time. Well, what's going on?
Oh, I've just had a message from the tab.
I must be yeah.
And just asking if Mavis Jones tipped out on the page, and look who it is. Up to his old tricks again.
Guess so.
Yeah, so obviously there's some money coming for it.
Yeah, what was that yesterday or 2 days ago? Something crunched in.
Yeah, I was. It was a little bit tongue in cheek yesterday. I was giving them a hard time because he tipped one out at $5.50, and then within about 15 minutes it went into $2.90. But it was a Wednesday harness market, and I don't think there was a lot of money in the market. But
right.
And so it was a weight of money. And so, they seen a decent weight of money, for a Wednesday meeting coming into the market. So they had to shorten it quickly. Otherwise, they were going to get rinsed.
So Gasso's actually one that they keep an eye on, eh? And if he has a bet.
I don't know if it's his account is considered smart money, but could they, because they just say, smart money. But potentially that would. Yeah, that would make sense. But it's funny how Ben got removed from the group, actually, from someone.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's why he's messaging us if it got tipped in the group.
Oh, that's funny.
Because he did say yesterday, he's like, no, there's no way that we move the markets based on tips.
Okay, well, that's going to be Gasso's best bet later on anyway, so we'll get to that. Mate, race 7 at Pukekohe, the Concord Stakes, 1,200 meters. Twain is the favorite on this one at $2.60. Last start, it went pretty well on a good track, which surprised me because I thought Twain was just a heavy tracker. That wasn't too bad. But Tardelli's coming back out here, Master Fay, Sacred Satono, who's sort of lost its way a little bit. But this is a good little sprint race.
It is pretty tidy. I thought Crocetti was supposed to be.
Yeah, it was nominated.
It was. And then there was a little bit of rain and they.
I have no idea. Yeah, we just need to go down to Vallara and just ask
a couple of questions. Get Daniel Narkle.
Daniel Vallara.
Get Daniel Narkle. I went to Vallara the other week, actually.
It's so good, eh?
Yeah, it's so good.
Have you had the broccoli and the pasta? Have you ever come across it?
No, I had I just had a steak that night, actually. What did I have as a starter? Carpaccio. That was beautiful.
We're supposed to be going down there for a dinner at some point, aren't we? But everyone turns out that they're too busy.
Yeah. We might have to do it near the end of the season.
Yeah, definitely be good. But no Crocetti.
No Crocetti. So back to this race. I did have a little look through. So, Tardelli was so impressive. Its first start this campaign. I was thinking, oh man, this horse is going to be it's going to be a ripper.
I thought it was going to go straight to Australia.
Yeah, and then we Then did we make it the blessed bet the week after and it ran third?
Oh, yeah.
The other one that I thought was going to go on with it and keep winning was Midnight Edition. And it literally just cannot find the winning post at the moment either. So I'm surprised to see, Midnight Edition so short in the market. But, you never know, I guess. I've actually landed on Master Faye. I thought he was so good to see him come back. I think we're going to get a good track at Pukekohe, even though it's a soft 7 now. It's so hot the next 2 days. It's probably going to be a soft 5, good 4 by the time this race is run.
Mate, it's going to be 24 degrees the next 2 days. It might even be a good 3, mate.
Yeah, that's right. So that's going to be right up Master Faye's alley. Reasonable neutral barrier draw is not going to bother him. And just the price as well. You get the odds surge at $13. Well, you don't get it, but I get the odds surge at $13 and $2.60 a place. So I'd have a go on that. I thought he was so good last start. I just don't see why he wouldn't be able to win again.
I think it's absolutely outrageous that he's opened at $11. It doesn't make any sense to me. That's exactly where I'm going to go as well. $11 and $2.60 for Master Faye. Beat Hitterbell last start. Hitterbell was pretty well fancied in that Counties Bowl and was really unlucky. I'm not sure if you saw its run, but
yeah,
said if it got a bit of a better run, probably would have done a job on them. And Master Faye beat it. So, I don't know really why it's opened at $11.
And he's going to suit that big roomy track at Pukekohe as well. Big straight, plenty of air, and not a big field either. So, everyone's probably going to get their chance.
Yeah. Well, we should have blessed it. That's the bet. It's the bet of the day.
Should have blessed it again. Maybe we can have 2.
Should have made this best bet, actually. I think it's great. I like him preview as a horse, but I'm just not quite sure about second up. Might want to see that a little bit later. I think it won at Ellerslie or maybe ran a really good second on Champions Day at Ellerslie at some point. But that was pretty good in the Counties Bowl too. Midnight Edition, I reckon it might just be the better tracks. It's not really so good on the better tracks.
Yeah, potentially.
Tardelli could come out and beat them. But yeah, Master Faye, $11 and $2.60, mate. I'm going to have a good crack at that and follow you into it.
Nice.
All right. What else have we got, mate? We got some bets coming in from social media and things like that. Have you got any best bets? Or?
There's been loads of comments on the on the page. Like everyone's got a best bet in the group from the week. Let me just find it.
While we do that, is there anything else that you like?
There is something that I like, but it's at Werribee, and I can't get into my phone because it's the camera right now. And yes, I'll just put it in the Facebook group this week at Werribee on Sunday.
Sam Durant, good on him.
Yeah, the odds are not out there. Yeah, but there you go, mate. You can have a read for a few of them.
Sam Durant, Trentham Race 1, Laura's Legacy. That's nice. Don't know that horse. Captured by Love. We got Harry's Yacht, M12 Race 3. What track's that, Josh? No idea, mate. Sibling Rivalry, Race 2. Shit, there's quite a spread here, isn't there? Yes.
Yeah, that's probably Caulfield in 12.
Kiwi Skyhawk, that's got to be a win this weekend. It's a lot shorter, but Legato, especially Wellington. Yeah, there's loads of comments, That's complete spread.
It's got race 9, King of the Light.
What time's that going to be on Saturday night?
Oh, it'll be fucking midnight or something like that, yeah.
I found a few over the next few days I thought might be worth a bet. There's that at Rotorua tomorrow. There's a couple. Race 3, More Bliss. I remember hearing Andrew Scott talk about this horse and said second or third up should be really getting into its work. Went pretty well second up. It's third up the start at over 1,560 metres. He said it's a horse to follow this summer. So third up, hopefully that can get the job done. Pukekohe Race 4, Moschino. That's a bet.
Yep, 100%. Yeah, I'll be back in Moschino again.
Did you see the run of Kukana in that race as well, coming in behind it?
Yeah, it was pretty good,
Yeah, I think it's paying about $13 or $14 as well.
15s get 18s on the odds surge.
On the odds surge. So what's the Quinella going to pay you for those two? But then Ted's best bet there, High Emotion from last start, that beat my best bet. So
yeah, this Carahilio as well goes all right as well. That could be a good, decent race to play. Like an exotic bet, because I reckon there might be some value there. Yeah. I thought I seen the Cambridge Stud horse nominated for Pukekohe as well, but maybe it didn't.
They've got quite a few horses, mate.
First Dance, that's where it is.
First Dance, and the last.
Yeah, and the last there as well.
The lads from Elite Services, Rion and DJ, they've got Kabuji.
Oh, yeah.
They own that horse. They're absolute legends. Love BGP and whatnot. They've got a Kabuji coming first up. It's won 3 out of 6 first up. So, yeah, I don't know. He gave me some owner spiel yesterday about how's the chance. And I was like, yeah, spoke like a true owner, Rion.
Yeah,
good on you, mate. But, yeah, might be worth $1 there.
Yeah, I think I'll probably back First Dance again on its last run. I like Nafedi as well. I think that's a that's a pretty good horse.
You love that horse,
average last start, but yeah, I do have a bit of time for it.
All right, mate. Well, should we get to the Blessed Bet?
Yeah, the Blessed Bet. Yeah, righto. We've really dived into this one here as well. I guess it's my best bet as well. We're on Trentham, race number 7, the Scunner. I really like the way this horse has come back this prep, and with all the rain about, I'm not too worried about the conditions where there's not that much rain about now. But it's really come back really well this prep, and not too worried about the bad barrier draw on the day as well. It's won 3 from 7 over the 1400. Has finished 4 from 5 in the top 3 at Trentham, which can be like a bit of a course for horses. $12 and $3.40. Let's keep the Christmas streak alive. We've got it boosted to 15s.
Mate, if that comes in and you've got $100 on it, that'll be a great day. And it'll be a great Christmas too.
Oh, 100%.
Straight down to IKEA, buy a bed.
Yeah, line up with 6,000 other people.
Yeah. That. How did that go today?
I don't know. I actually went to IKEA just briefly to go and
today?
Yeah, just to go and drop Luca off there. It actually wasn't busy at all. Like it was quite funny. They had like all the gates and railings and security guards and everything set up, like expecting these big lines, and it wasn't that.
That's what I thought. I was like, people are working today.
Yeah,
it's not really like people. Yeah,
it's
the meatballs aren't that attractive.
I think they were thinking it might be the same as what was that thing out west? Costco. Yeah, but I think Costco's more dynamic for a lot more people than IKEA, like not everyone's looking to furnish their home on a Wednesday or Thursday.
No, at least they got some free advertising from Auckland Transport or whatnot. Though.
And everything,
unbelievable. Right, well, let's put our $100 on the Scunner coming home at $15 and head down and get some outdoor furniture from IKEA. We can also have a crack at Scamman's best bet, which is going to be at Geraldine. When's this racing?
Saturday.
Is this grass harness on Saturday?
Yeah, harness on Saturday.
Okay, well, we won't be losing our money on Scamman's, but we might lose it on the rest. But his best bet is in race 9, Carlin. No description, so...
No, that was it.
But the Scamman the Scamman knows what he's talking about. So just get on board race 9, Geraldine, Carlin. Yeah,
him and Markham have been going very, very good this year. So, you can confidently just put a bit of money on them and see how it goes. Markham's best bet, Addington, race number 8, Amaretto Franco, ran a big second to Esmeralda on show day. That form has been well and truly franked by her winning again last weekend and looks to be getting somewhere near her best. And that's good enough to win this race. So that's Markham's best, Amaretto Franco in race number 8 at Addington.
Nice. Right. Gasso's already moved the market on this one. Race 1, number 3, Mavis Jones at Addington tomorrow night. $14 and $3. Not sure what it's into now, but he says it's back to the mobile on a Friday and blinds go on. Looks overs. So maybe it's not overs anymore. I don't know. Mavis Jones.
I've just had a message from... and they're going to wind it back up to 12s to so they're going to cop it.
Brilliant
from the lads. So how good's that? That's exclusive from the tab, giving the lads a chance.
That is absolutely fantastic. Make sure you have a crack at it then, because if it does win, we'll take the TAB down. Mavis Jones, race 1, Addington, Gasso's best bet, out to $12 from the TAB. Thanks very much, lads.
How good. Righto. Fitzy's best bet, another one with no description, but we'll just back it anyway. Addington, race number 2, Share a Dream.
Nice. Get
into it.
Good on you, Fitzy. Righto, mate. I'm going to kick us off on Saturday. One of the lads put in some comments about Cinnamon and race 6 at Trentham. This is another one of my old mates, much like Swain S Day last week. Hopefully he can get it done 2 weeks in a row. It was 3 wide at Pukekohe last start and only missed your best bet, Queen Zoo, by a couple of lengths. Last season, stepped up to 2,100 metres at Trentham and won. Same conditions this Saturday, so hopefully he can do the same this weekend. Each way odds are good, too good to pass up for a good horse with Opie Boston on board from Barrier 1. So I think that's a really, really good bet at the odds.
Absolutely. And I think that Queen Zoo form is going to stack up pretty nicely as well.
Yeah.
We've already gone over my best bet. So we'll go to Kimmy's best bet. Trentham, race number 8, La Creek. Surely, third run in, loves the mile. Off track, no real issue, although it's probably not going to be an off track. $4.50. Take the $2.40, top 2, just in case Loose Sally bombs her on the line.
This Loose Sally, eh? You guys are all doing your form on a soft and heavy track, eh?
I don't know. Just when you looked at the weather conditions on Wednesday when the fields came out, it looked like there was going to be a tsunami. It was going to be a heavy 13 at Trentham, and it's turned out it's not. So whatever.
Well, I see the Goats avoided Trentham with his best bet. I hadn't actually seen this before, but he's gone to Pukekohe race 6, L'Aigle Noir. Let's just call it that. That's the horse that we were talking about a little bit earlier in the Concord at Pukekohe or whatever it is. So
Fit horse. The
Bone Crusher. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so the Goat's best bet, Pukekohe race 6, L'Aigle Noir.
Yeah. And Ted's got us some Friday fill-up, race number 5 at Rotorua, Bonero. $4.50 on debut, following 2 nice trial wins. Looks set for a bold debut. Quinella with Lady Impending. A Friday fill-up. Here we go.
Good on you, Ted. He's giving us a Quinella for a Friday. That's beautiful. Fantastic.
Slap that up.
Love that, mate. Well, good luck if you have a crack at those. I'm feeling pretty good about this weekend, actually. I feel like if we get a couple of good tracks, there's some good horses going around. I think we can, run a few top 2s and things like that.
Mate, I always feel super confident leading into a Saturday. Like, I feel like I'm going to win everything. It doesn't always go that way, but mate, I've always feel good about it.
But that was so funny when we were at Pukekohe that day, and it was you actually, because we were both keen on Moschino, but then the Goat's best was at Whanganui race 1.
Mm-hmm.
So multied them 2 as a place.
Yeah, both the place.
Got some really good coin out of it, and we had them had the win as well. Tommy something rather.
Yeah.
Fucking didn't win a thing for about 7 more races.
Yeah. Just kept running second.
But we felt great about the day. It was like, this is going to be a good day. We've got this all under control.
Yeah, built the kitty, like we're ready to launch now, and then launched and just deleted the profit real quick. And then managed to get out of jail on the last.
Yeah, that was a good win, Queen Zoo. That was tough work at some points during the day. But that's what happens with punting, isn't it? You feel confident and then you're not.
100%.
That's what it is, mate. Well, this is the last time we're going to catch up for a podcast this side of Christmas and New Year's. So
I haven't actually spoken to the Goat or Ted yet, but the plan is to hopefully have there we go. Crochitty's got a temperature spike. That's from the man Ted himself.
Ted.
But hopefully gonna ask Ted and the Goat if one of them want to jump on with me over the next couple of weeks, just so we have something leading into Christmas.
We've got Waikato Cup next weekend, don't we? And then there's another meeting at Trentham, I think, before Christmas too. So there's still plenty of good racing, hey? Yeah,
for sure. But obviously, basically, probably only got the next 2 weeks, and then it's going to be Christmas week, so probably don't really want to be doing anything that week. But I guess from you, we'll see you in the new year, ready to rip into the Karaka Millions.
Mate, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, thanks very much, everybody, obviously, for tuning in this year. We'll be back. Well, I'll be back anyway in January, fucking ready to fire up and have a good time at the Karaka Millions and hopefully see everybody there. But thanks for all your work, Rackman. Thanks for having me tonight again, mate. It's an absolute pleasure to be here.